This week saw the biggest leap forward in AI that we've seen since the release of ChatGPT. Google released Gemini 3, which is now easily the smartest language model, and immediately added it to all their products, including Google AI mode inside of Google Search. And then they released Nana Banana Pro, which is easily the best image generation model. I've been playing around with both and watching examples that other people have shared, and it's honestly hard to wrap my mind around. This immediately changes so much about how we both work and find information. Not like it's going to change it in a year, like it's already changed, we're just realizing how. This is such a big step forward in progress that by the time we realize all the implications, there's probably going to be another release, and it's probably going to be from Google. At this point, it seems like their lead is just too big for anyone to catch them. Up until now, as a business owner, you could kind of ignore AI and still be all right. I don't think that's going to be true much longer. If your business does any kind of white collar work, if you're doing anything on a computer, competitors that use AI are going to start to have a huge advantage over you. But even if you do blue collar work, even if you're like a plumber, people are going to be relying more and more on these AI models to decide whether they hire you or your competitor. There are almost certainly things being done in your organization right now by humans that could be done better, faster, and cheaper by AI. Even if that wasn't true last week, it's almost certainly true this week. The people who have been saying since the release of ChatGPT that AI will never be as good as humans or that AI can only produce slop just can't say that with a straight face anymore. And anyone saying that AI is just a fun toy but it's hit a plateau just got proven wrong by Google. If you're doing any work on a computer or paying anyone to do work on a computer, you should be putting in a lot of effort figuring out how much of that work can be handled or at least assisted by AI. It's just not optional anymore. At this point, it would be like trying to do white collar work without a computer, right? If you hired someone and they're like, I don't really like to use computers, I'm just going to use paper and pencil for everything, it wouldn't work out. And very quickly, we're heading to a future where it's going to be the same case with AI. So yes, it's going to take some time. And sometimes the task is going to take longer at first because you're using AI. And sometimes you're going to spend hours trying to get AI to do something before realizing it's just not quite there yet. But understanding what AI can do and how to best implement it into your current workflows is a superpower. And as it becomes more and more powerful, it's just going to become less and less optional.